Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Abdul Karim. This is Come to Goodness, and I have a question for you. Why is it that sometimes we hope and we pray for something, we make salah, we put our head to the ground, every night we make the tahajjud prayer, and sometimes that promotion or that new job or that thing we've been praying for does not come into fruition? Why does this happen? Brothers and sisters, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows better than we do. Sometimes there's angles that we do not even know about. Sometimes there's things that we do not know that we're being protected from. For all we know, let's say for example, there's a new job that's opened up in London. In New York City, you always wanted to go to London, and you ask your manager, say, I want to apply for that London position. And the manager's like, okay, I'll process your application. Hopefully, inshallah, you get that job in England. And so you hope and pray. You make tahajjud prayer. You wake up in the morning, 3 in the morning, to make that salah. And the time comes and it does not come too. And you're thinking, what the hell? Why? Why me? Why didn't I get the job? Why? I made the salah. But it could be that thing, let's say that if you'd gotten that job, let's just hypothetical, you got the job, you go to London, and then you're in a bus to work, and there's a terrible accident. There's a pile up, the bus flips, and anybody who was on the top, there was like a truck, a lorry that slammed into the top of the bus, killed a bunch of people. And if you'd gotten that job, if you'd been in London, you would have been on that bus and you would have died. Sometimes it's angles that we don't even know, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows. Sometimes our Maker is protecting us from things, but it's not all doom and gloom, because there may also be something greater in the future. There are times where you get denied something, and at the time you think that that's the worst thing in the world, and yet 6 months later you're happy that you never got that opportunity. Why? It's because something greater has come out. Many times we're denied something. Life just doesn't want us to get that thing. It's like there's red tape around it. There's a big, the big no enter sign saying you cannot get this thing, and we get down and we give up faith and we stop praying. That is the time you have to pray more. You have to say thank you to your Maker. Say Allah, Alhamdulillah, you are the greatest Allah. Say to your Maker thank you from the bottom of your heart. Why? Because more than likely you are being prepped for something greater down the line. There's people who've been on a plane. I'll tell you a true story. This man was on an aeroplane. He was an hour away from landing, and suddenly he has a heart attack. And that he just falls to the ground. He's flailing. He thinks it's the worst time. At that point, it's the worst time of his life. Imagine he's a young man. He's 30 something. And he's having a heart attack on a plane that's in the air. He's already nervous about flying. And then a year later he says that heart attack was the greatest thing that could have happened to him. Why? Why do these things happen? It's because he learned that he needed to take care of his health. He was taking his health for granted. And oftentimes being denied something teaches us a lesson. Oftentimes when we're told no by the Maker of the universe, by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it's because there's a lesson that we need to learn, or there is something that we don't know about, that we have yet to fulfill, or yet to learn, or yet to attain. There may be greater opportunities down the line. You may not get that promotion because there's another job that would have opened up, and if you'd gotten that promotion you would have been tied down. But you being able to get that job, that new job, gave you more opportunities. So I'm urging each and every one of you, when life gets you down, do not lose faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That is the time you got to double down, Put your head to the ground and say, Ya Allah, you're the greatest. Alhamdulillah. So I urge each and every one of you, come to goodness, come to greatness. Remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and come to goodness.